Alright, our next step, we've got both coats of primer on the pencil. But I already did all the other ones. And what we are going to do, first of all, if you're going to do it this way, you're going to have some of these tools. This is my spinner. This is just a little motor you can get off eBay. And this is I have other videos how I make these, but this is just we'll call this the head, where it holds it. And then come down here, and this, I call this a sleigh, because it could literally move back and forth, because you can do different amount of lure length, and so you just slide the sled back. This is like, I would basically have 3 pencils here. This is how it, or this would be all lined up with lures. So then you have this, this is a nail guard. Then I find out that if you're going to build one, you don't have to put the nail guard here. Just get a small one that goes all the way to the end. And because you can always just use wire. And you can get this wire at Home Depot. It's like in the back where the insulation, they use this wire to hold up insulation, or just, I don't know, I got a whole box of it there for real cheap. And you can bend this up. This is just filling up because you can see all the epoxy. It's not going to allow the sled to mount on there. And what it is just a bunch of big heavy duty magnets on an L bracket. And then I always put, I used to use swivels, but the swivels would break. And I just go with eye bolts and with 2 nuts kissed in the back. Here's an example of the swivels I used to use. And they would break. So, and then this gives a little drag, because when I do like the heavy gliders, the gliders would, it needs a little resistance so it doesn't spin. So anyways, this works out the best. I don't have to worry about it breaking. So this is how I would do it. I'm going to show you, but there's other tools that you're going to need. I always make all these, it's like just a little handle with wire on the end. I have, all kinds. The thinner the wire, the better. You can use through wire or whatever. But this is going to be to clean out once I apply the epoxy. This will clean out the eyelets. I mean the hangers. Just pop bubbles, just so we don't have to clean it up later. I mean, it will still occur later on, but this way you can just clean them out. So these tools are very handy. I have all kinds of different, I even have ones with pins. Like you poke in, if you're doing caulking tubes, this is going to start the thing, right? I always, you can see how they're all filled up with resin and when I do the glues and stuff. But anyways, these are used to clean out the hangers. I'll show you that when I start the process. So this is just turn that on. This is a motor which is 10 to 12, which I kind of like that. It's just fast enough to where I can get stuff done. I don't like the slower ones because it just moves way too slow. So this is, give you an example of how it works. And this is how I do all my lures. I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these in my dirty shop, workshop, where I do the epoxy coatings for the base. Because I don't use paint. I only use the paint after the next step. So, but we'll get ready to show you how I mix up the epoxies and all that stuff. But this is just a spinner and the tools that I'll need, and we'll get into this in the next video. Alright.